Sakafet YouTube, let's make some cornmeal porridge. So to a clean pot, go in with about 2 cups of water, some cinnamon and 1 bay leaf and some coconut milk. Now my coconut milk has separated from the water, so I'm putting in coconut cream, but you can use about half a can of coconut milk. Okay, stir it up till it dissolves, and then you just want to allow it to boil for about 10 minutes to cook that coconut milk. Okay, now I'm just gonna uncover it. As you can see, nicely cooked. And then I'm going in with my cornmeal. I'm using about 1.5 cup, and I'm just mixing it with some water to form a bit of a paste and mixing it up with my coconut milk. Now I find that mixing the cornmeal with some water before adding it to your pot prevents it from having any lumps, and I love that. This tip was taught to me by my mother-in-law about 2 years ago, and I've never looked back since. To sweeten it up, I'm going in with some condensed milk. If you want, you can use regular milk and sugar, but I love the creaminess that the condensed milk gives as well as the sweetness, so hey, win-win. Now if you notice, you'll see that I'm using a whisk throughout. Listen, I just find the whisk to work perfectly with this because it just helps to sort of like whip everything together, and I really like that. So as you can see how creamy this looks, sort of like cake batter. I love using my whisk. If you haven't tried doing it with your whisk, you should really try it. So now I'm going in with some mixed spice. The mixed spice is a mixture of cinnamon and nutmeg. And then I'm also going in with my Terri-Ann'S vanilla essence. Put about a tablespoon. This is literally the finishing touch. And then we're gonna whisk it up one more time for about 30 seconds to a minute, just so that we can incorporate that cinnamon and that vanilla essence into that porridge. And listen, this creamy goodness is ready to serve. So I'm going in with a plate. I prefer a flat plate to put my porridge simply because it cools a bit quicker than a bowl. And hey, I know all of you have seen a plate like this at your granny's house, huh? So I'm going in with some ground cinnamon to top off my plate. You don't have to do this, but it's just a nice little extra touch, as well as some leftover condensed milk. I'm going to go ahead and pour my son's plate as well. And this is where I leave you and say have a happy weekend. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in my next one. Bye-bye.